Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montana State University Billings' 92nd Annual Commencement Ceremony. The procession begins with the Grand Marshal, Bruce Brumley, and the Emeritus faculty. The faculty Marshal, Suzette Ninus, followed by faculty and administrators. The class of 2019 is led by Senior Marshals Haley and Cody McCracken. City College. Ladies and gentlemen, the college at Montana State University Billings under the leadership of Dean Vicki Trier. The College of Arts and Sciences under the leadership of Dean Christine Shear. The College of Business under the leadership of Interim Dean Ed Garding. The College of Allied Health Professions under the leadership of Interim Dean John Dorr. The College of Education under the leadership of Dean Mary Susan Fishbaugh. The candidates for master's degrees under the leadership of Graduate Studies Committee Chairperson Samuel Borboom. Faculty and administrators, please proceed to your seats. And finally, our platform party. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by Laurel, American Legion Post 123. Please remain standing and remove your hats for the singing of the National Anthem by MSUB University Chorus. The music under the direction of Dr. Mark Fenderson and Mr. Doug Nagel.
1, 2. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I would like to introduce Dr. Dan Edelman, Chancellor of Montana State University Billings.
Good morning. Welcome to the 92nd commencement of Montana State University Billings. I'm Dr. Dan Edelman, Chancellor of Montana State University Billings, and I have the distinct honor and privilege to serve the faculty, staff, and students at your institution. In 1927, Eastern Montana Normal admitted over 150 students in its first class. This year, we enrolled over 4,300 students, and today we are graduating 784, or awarding 784 degrees to students in the class of 2019. Our graduates come from 5 different colleges of the university: the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Education, the College of Business, College of Allied Health Professions, and City College. To those of you who graduate today, I offer my warm congratulations. To all the parents, spouses, children, relatives, friends, significant others, and alumni who are with us for this graduation ceremony, thank you. The university appreciates the important role you have played in bringing the education of these graduates to this point. Would those individuals please stand and be recognized? Parents, spouses, children, relatives, friends, stand. Thank you for supporting these wonderful students who will receive their degree today. Also, Montana State University Billings is proud to support our military, active duty personnel, and family of veterans. As Chancellor of a Purple Heart University, I'm also pleased to announce that we began a chapter of a National Veterans Honor Society called Salute. Salute is an acronym for Service, Academics, Leadership, Unity, Tribute, and Excellence. This is the only national honor society in the nation recognizing and honoring the service and scholastic achievements of this generation's greatest veterans. Those that are in the honor society are wearing red, white, and blue tassel on their mortarboard. And for all other veterans, as a token of our appreciation, those who have served in the armed forces of the United States and members of the Montana University Billings family who have served or are serving our country, we provided them with a red, white, and blue cords, and you can easily identify them. I would like to ask at this time, students who are active service members, veterans, to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service. I would also like to ask all the veterans and active duty personnel who are in the audience to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And yesterday I learned one of our own, Captain Rob Allison, who oversees our ROTC program, has been activated to Kuwait to serve overseas. Rob, would you please stand and be recognized? Captain, thank you for your service. Stay safe. And he's with his lovely wife, Christy. They have 3 children, and we will be part of your family while you're deployed overseas. Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Melinda Arnold, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at Montana State University Billings.
Good morning, everybody. Let's get the show on the road here. This morning, it is my pleasure to introduce our platform party. That's everybody up here. Please hold your applause until they've all been introduced. I'd like the individuals, as they are introduced, to stand and remain standing. Everyone on the platform has been introduced. So, Ms. Gillette Vyra, Director of Alumni Relations. Dr. Mary Susan Fishbaugh, Dean of the College of Education and Director of Graduate Studies. Dr. Christine Shear, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Vicki Trier, Dean of the College. Mr. Ed, Interim Dean of the College of Business. Dr. John Dorr, Interim Dean of the College of Allied Health Professions. Mr. Joe Magesic, MSU Billings Native American Advisory Council. Dr. Cheryl Johannes, University Registrar. Mr. Ken Siebert, Program Director at Yellowstone Public Radio and the Reader of Names. Mr. Karl Yulin, our guest speaker for today's commencement. Dr. Dan Edelman, Chancellor. Ms. Martha Sheehy, Montana University System Board of Regents member. Ms. Trudy Collins, Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance. Ms. Hallie Keltner, President of the Associated Students of Montana State University, Billings. Mr. Bill Kennedy, President and CEO of the Montana State University Billings Foundation. Colonel Don Giffens, retired Director of the MSU Billings Military and Veterans Success Center. And Ms. Krista Montague, Athletic Director. It is my pleasure to invite Ms. Martha Sheehy to deliver greetings on behalf of the Montana University System Board of Regents.
Greetings from the Montana University System Board of Regents. That's really my only role here because today is all about you. Congratulations.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'd now like to call upon Ms. Hallie Keltner, the President of the Associated Students of MSUB.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and let me just extend my deep congratulations. Every late night, every cup of coffee, every minute strong. Remember if the citation goes on the inside or the outside of the quote has brought you to this day. But we didn't get here on our own, though, did we? To the staff and faculty who has helped us along the way, for your wisdom. Thank you for your kindness, for challenging us to be better, and for your seemingly inexhaustible patience. To the friends and family in the room, parents, grandparents, sons and daughters, thank you for your love. Thank you for your gentle guidance and your steadfast support. We are here because of your sacrifices and are so incredibly grateful. And to my peers, my dear friends, my fellow graduates, thank you for the honor of serving as your student government president. Like many of you, I am unsure as to what the future holds. I'm looking at you, Cody. Though, as I look out at all of you now, I'm put at ease. Whether you've taken it upon yourself to educate the next generation, to heal those who are sick and in need, to continue the exploration of science, literature, and the arts, to weld new infrastructure into existence, to program computers in this digital age, or to do whatever it is that business majors do, I know it will be magnificent. The class of 2019 will take on their future with sharp eyes and passionate hearts. In the words of Aaron Sorkin, because what's next? Because we came out of the cave and we looked over the hill and we saw fire. And we crossed the ocean and we took to the sky. The history of man is hung on a timeline of exploration, and this is what's next. So go from this place and track down your what's next. On this day of days, may the 4th be with you, and thanks for everything.
I would also like to call upon Ms. Gillette Vyra, the Director of Alumni Relations.
Good morning. Now you may notice that we have some standout graduates over here in the front row, and they are in golden regalia this morning. These are our golden graduates who graduated 50 or more years ago, and they're making history today. This is MSU Billings' first ever Golden Graduates Alumni Program, and this year's participants graduated over a span of 30 years, from 1939 to 1969. That's right. For For some of these alumni, it's the first time they've been back to campus in 50 years or more, and we are thrilled to have them join us for commencement weekend. You'll have a chance to meet each of them later in today's ceremony, but I'd like to make a few introductions now. From the class of 1939, Shirley Steinbau Gruber represents Eastern Montana Normal School. Please stand or wave if you are also alumni from Montana Normal School. All right, thank you, Shirley. Two gold medalists represent Eastern Montana College of Education. Herb Mangus from the class of 1958 and Lloyd Mickelson from the class of 1963. Please stand or wave if you are also alumni from Eastern Montana College of Education. And we have many Golden graduates here representing Eastern Montana College. Please stand or wave if you are also alumni from Eastern Montana College. Now, please stand or wave if you are alumni from MSU Billings, including the class of 2019. Thank you. Please be seated. No matter which era of our alma mater we experienced, we are all a part of the same club. We are the MSU Billings Alumni Association. Regardless of the name it held at the time, this institution shaped our future, and it has shaped our past too. We return with pride to celebrate our history and welcome new alumni to the ranks as MSU Billings continues to impact generation after generation. 10 years ago, I was sitting where you are seated now, but I didn't want MSUB experience to be done, so I found ways to keep MSUB in my life. I worked on campus, I took classes, I volunteered. MSU Billings always had a place for me, and it will continue to have a place for you too. Your Alumni Association wants you to be involved no matter where you go after graduation. Contact us on social media. Stop by the alumni office on campus. Catch someone in a bright yellow alumni t-shirt after commencement. We are all on the same team. We can help you stay connected to your alma mater and our vast network of more than 31,000 alumni throughout the world. From our golden graduates from the classes of 1939 to 1969, to our new alumni from the class of 2019, congratulations. And new grads, welcome to the club.
It is now my pleasure to call on Chancellor Edelman.
Thank you, Dr. Arnold. I'd like to introduce our commencement speaker. His name is Karl Yulin. He's a native of Butte. Karl graduated from Eastern Montana College in 1970 with a bachelor's degree in biology and a minor in chemistry. Karl applied the knowledge he gained as an EMC graduate in the business world. He served as president of UAP California and president of Tri-River Chemical. He went on to partner in a startup business, Actrogrow LLC, where they developed a new and innovative liquid fertilizer compound to improve fertilizer efficiency. I suspect we're going to spread some fertilizer today, Karl. I asked him if that was okay to say, and he said it was great. His focus on agricultural techniques was not only in fertilizer efficiency, but in other products to reduce usage, control pests on crops, and increase production, all while restoring soil health. He also developed a patent for widely used fungicide. Actagro went on to become a company with 2 manufacturing sites in the U.S. and multiple distribution locations worldwide. In 2013, Karl retired as president and partial owner of Actagro, but he still serves on the board of directors. In addition to being a pioneer in modern-day agriculture, Karl is a generous philanthropist and serves on boards of numerous charitable causes. He has been an instrumental contributor to the Yellowstone Allied Health Building and other endeavors, including scholarships at MSU Billings. He and his wife, Barb, make their home in Fresno, California, and Barb's up there in the gallery. Thank you, Karl, for your willingness to address the students of Montana State University. Please help me welcome Mr. Karl Yulin.
Distinguished staff, all you department heads, professors, Chancellor Edelman, and you graduating students. Congratulations to all you students graduating here today. You have completed one of the first major steps in your life. Probably it's a good day to celebrate, right? It seems like only yesterday I was walking the halls of that science building, that old science building, grabbing lunch at the Student Union building, getting ready for out at the Health and Education building, eating dinner in the main dining hall, Old Saga Foods, relaxing in the evening at Rimrock Hall. That was 1967. Oh, how time flies. The officers here today asked me to talk about life success and just a little bit of advice. I think my mother might be rolling over her grave right now thinking I'm giving somebody some advice. I could say I've been very fortunate that I had a great family environment growing up on a cattle ranch outside of Butte, Montana. And for you Anaconda people, Butte's number 1. Boo. I grew up with 7 family siblings, 2 sisters and 5 brothers. I followed my older brother Ray to Eastern Montana College, enrolling in the fall of 1966. I graduated in 1970 with a degree in biology and a minor in chemistry. Some of the highlights in my business life. In the spring of 1971, at the advice of my older, I was asked to interview for a sales job with a startup company called Westchem. Fortunately, I was hired. Westchem was invested in the sales and distribution of crop protection products and animal health products. In the fall of 1971, I went back to the family ranch to wait out the military draft. Imagine that, we had drafts back then. I was very fortunate as I was not drafted and I returned to work at Westchem. At this time, I returned only as managing a herbicide plant, which was a real highlight in my life because that put me into managing something instead of just being a salesman. Unfortunately, the plant was taken over as it was owned by Dow Chemical, and I was out of that management position. I soon moved to Pasco, Washington, and started out in the distribution business in the rich Columbia Basin. I started with a small warehouse and a pickup truck for delivery. After 2 years, it became advantageous to form a new distribution company called Tri-River Chemical. At that point, I became a co-owner and general manager of that business. I was about business. Big event happened in 1976. I got married to my lovely wife, Barbara. Over time, she blessed me with 3 sons, Anthony, Aaron, and Andrew. By the end of 1979, Tri-River Chemical had become larger distribution companies in the state of Washington and was sold to United Agri-Products. United Agri-Products was a division of ConAgra, a Fortune 500 food company. I continue on as manager of that business until 1986. January 1987, I was promoted to GM of United Agri-Products, California. California had distribution locations in Arizona, Hawaii, and California. From 1987 to 1999, we grew UAP's California business from $40 million in sales to well over $200 million in sales. Unfortunately, the summer of 1999, I was fired. The management and myself did not agree on the direction of the company. I was terribly disappointed, and God bless my wife, more disappointed in me and want me to fight him. Fortunately, I was not disappointed very long. 4 months later, I was asked to become part owner and CEO of a small specialty nutrient fertilizer company called Actagro. Taking that job at Actagro was one of the most fortunate business decisions of my life. Actagro had unique fertilizer products that soon became very popular in the western U.S. At Actagro, I was able to leverage my management skills and my technology skills, as well leverage my customer base because I had a lot of experience with UAP. Some employees and myself had developed a couple products that have become popular today in agriculture. Once having these patents, we were able to profit nicely, and with good marketing, we were able to grow the business to well over $100 million in sales globally. Just recently, the largest manufacturer, mining, and distributor of fertilizer and ag chemicals, they call Nutrien, bought Actagro. A lot of my success has been that I have been able to work with some great loyal bosses, owners, and alongside some great employees. I have made some rewarding decisions and made some terrible mistakes. As I look back at success, I was very fortunate that my owners and bosses gave me a lot of latitude for being successful. You could say trust was a big part. You have to build trust. Same goes with your employees, but you have to earn trust. So what have I learned along the way? Some of this you might have heard before, might be a little bit redundant, but I'll say it anyway. Family is most important. My parents were real hard workers, and to say the least, we learned how to work at a young age. Had not I had my brothers, my sisters, to love, fight, argue, compete with, likely I would not have learned responsibility and a competitive spirit. Message. A little work didn't hurt anybody. My wife come home a couple weeks ago with a new hairdo, and she says, "How's my new hairdo? How do I like it?" And I says, "Geez, it's beautiful, but I wish you'd comb it." And she says, "That's the new style." And I thought to myself, new style. Lots of things change. Cars, new styles, new clothes styles, new phone styles, but one thing that hasn't changed until you graduate and student is work. You have to work. Building my friendship in high school and college, I still try to stay in touch. My message to you is you should do the same. Stay in touch with your high school and college friends. College was the of my life, the parties, meeting new people, lectures and sermons from my professors, football and basketball games, sporting trips, etc. My message, have fun while studying. On the job, enjoy your bosses and fellow employees. Find time to spend with them outside of work. My message, get to know your associates. Trust your instincts. This comes from working experience with success, yes, and with disheartening, gut-wrenching mistakes. Message, show me a successful person that hasn't made mistakes. Another message, be able to laugh at yourself when making a mistake. Get over it and move on. Whatever the job, do the best you can. Learn it, study it, and apply your skills and be committed. Perhaps your job ends one day, and it will be important to have a positive resume for the next job you seek. Dress appropriately for work. If you end up in a service or business, dress just an inch better than your customer. Not much better than your customer, but better than your customer. Appearance and dress is important. In the work environment, conflicts arise. Unintentional mistakes are made. My message, if you created a conflict or made a mistake, accept it, admit it, apologize. Do not procrastinate on apologizing or correcting your mistakes. Majority of the people readily understand and forgive. Plaques, certificates, honors, recognition, etc. Important, but you have to apply yourself. Have to apply yourself with a little hard work. I can look at myself and say, high school, college, my grade average wasn't much better than a 2.6. There are a lot of people a lot smarter than me with higher degrees. Fortunately, I think I did okay. Follow your dreams, not the crowd. Too many people follow the crowd instead of following their dreams or perfecting their dreams. My message, you need to step away from friends to focus on perfecting your skills. Example, I had a young guy come to work for me as a salesman, very talented, high grades. Well, he loved the golf, and he loved his buddies on the golf course. Eventually had to fire the guy after 6 months. So my message is, follow your dreams, don't always follow your friends. Now you have the certificate and now you have that certificate. Try and go do something with it. With a graduating college certificate, you have a head start no matter what anyone might say. Many interviews in hiring in the past that I've made, the tiebreaker was that person with a college graduate certificate. And finally, if you become successful and earn extra cash along the way, try to give back. Give back to a charity, play it forward. Just maybe MSU would be a good place to contribute. I congratulate you, and thanks, and best of luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Karl, for your insightful words. I wish that 40 years ago, I would have heard those words and utilized those. Well, to recognize a special group in today's audience, I'd like to invite MSU Billings Foundation President and CEO, Bill, to speak.
For the first time this year, we are honoring alumni who have graduated 50 years ago, and we're honoring them today during this ceremony. We are thrilled to have the Golden Graduates participating who attended and graduated between 1939 and 1969. Chancellor Edelman will be honoring each one of them with a diploma plaque at this time. He'll also honor 3 graduates who are United States veterans with Veterans Cords. Our first graduate is Karl Beatty, English 1967, Eastern Montana College. William Pat Boyer, Education, Vocation Rehab, Counseling, and Special Education, 1967 and 1975, Eastern Montana College. Wanda Grindy, Elementary Education, 1966 and 1971, Eastern Montana College. Shirley Gruber, education, 1939, Eastern Montana State Normal School. Virginia Ginny Took Herrick, secondary education music, 1969, Eastern Montana College. Donald K. James, Social Studies, Guidance and Counseling, 1968 and 1976, Eastern Montana College. Christine M. Koch, English and German, 1968, Eastern Montana College. Dr. Joyce Lay, History School Counseling, 1966, 1977, Eastern Montana College. Herbert Mangus, CPA, Pre-Business, 1958, Eastern Montana College of Education. Lloyd D. Mickelson, English and Drama, 1963, Eastern Montana College of Education. Robert Piccolo, English, 1968, Eastern Montana College. Stephen Fox Scanlon, History, 1969, Eastern Montana College. Jill Ann Shea, English, 1967, Eastern Montana College. Clark Swan, Eastern Montana College. Patricia Emily Nottingham Whalett, Special Education, 1967, Eastern Montana College. Linda Messick Williamson, History, 1968, Eastern Montana College. We are honored to have these golden graduates participate in commencement today. Thank you to all of you for returning to your alma mater for this special occasion. Senator Butcher, I'm sorry. Professor Edward Ed Butcher, History, Political Science, 1966, Eastern Montana College. My apologies, Ed. Chancellor Edelman.
Thank you, Bill. Obviously, you can't read a list. This is our first time doing this, so we'll get it better next year. So thank you very much. I'd like to ask all faculty to rise and be recognized for their contributions to those graduating today. We have, I would argue, the best faculty in the country, if not the world. We have some awesome faculty, so please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all you've done and continue to do. I would like to ask all the administrative staff to rise and recognize for their contribution, especially for those helping graduate today. Staff. And I'd also like to ask all the emeritus faculty in the audience to rise and be recognized. Thank you for all your contributions to the Academy. Last, but certainly not least, I'd like to recognize our graduates. Would you please rise and recognize your families? Wave to them. Thank you. And will everyone rise for the reading of the alma mater?
The stone meets the red rocks under heaven's arching blue. Raise our song to MSUB, alma mater, here's to you. When our youth's bright is shining, when life's clouds fall and through, Montana State in Billings, alma mater, here's to you. As the years roll swiftly onward, and our lives are full of care, we will honor MSUB and the happy hours spent there, where the Yellowstone, the red rocks, and night stars come shining through. Montana State in Billings, alma mater, here's to you. Montana State in Billings, alma mater, here's to you.
Thank you. The alma mater was performed by MSU Billings Symphonic Band, with Dr. Mark Fenderson, Assistant Professor, Conductor, MSU Billings University, and Mr. Doug Nagel, Associate Professor and Conductor. Well done. Please be seated. We now come to the most important part of the commencement, the recognition of our graduates. The deans will now present the candidates for degrees. Candidates, as your college is presented by your dean, please stand and remain standing for the conferring of the degrees. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mary Susan Fishbaugh, Director of Graduate Studies, who will present the candidates for graduate degrees at Montana State University, Billings.
Will the candidates for graduate degrees please rise? Chancellor Edelman, these candidates have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their graduate degrees. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I present them to you as fully qualified to receive their degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in as Chancellor of Montana State University, Billings, by the Board of Regents of the Montana University System of Higher Education, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Health Administration, or Master of Science in Athletic Training, or Master of Science in Clinical Rehabilitation Mental Health Counseling, or Master of Science in Psychology, or Master of Science in Public Relations, or Master of Education, or Master of Science in Special Education, as appropriate to your preparation, with all rights, privileges, benefits, and responsibilities appertaining. Will you please come forward to receive your degree and the hood appropriate to your degree?
Kimberly Lynn Kirk. Blake Mariah Brutlag. Shelby Lunker. Taylor Michael Dahlstrom. Janine Lynn Elsenpeter. Stephanie Dawn Fitch. Z. Frost. Rebecca Jean Jones. Olivia May Steed. Jessica M. Ash. Jesse Michael Bentz. Alyssa Nicole Serrato. Kendra Marie Diefendorfer. Stacy Shea Emmerich. Braden Lee Fine. Linda Jewel Mason. Troy Earl Ruff. China Lee Singer. Jesse Andrew Trimbach. Maria Cervantes. Kyle Joseph Emmerich. Jennifer Laurel Bowl. Rochelle K. Bame. Alejandra Rachel Coe. Nicholas J. Dawson. Marianne Danae Dempsey. Megan Lynn Dempsey. Hannah Claire Drinkwalter. Taylor Ray Etienne. Aaron Ailey Hall. Mallory Rachel Hexum. Caitlin L.T. Harabin. Jonathan James Kelly. Nicole Jennifer Kelly. Sally Kaylee King. Brooke Marie Milne. Shawnee Rose Momberg. Caitlin Mary O'Neill. Haley Lynn Party. Christina Ann Reinsma. Samantha Jolene Shadell. Calissa Goffney Schwer. Brianna Nicole Shermer. Timothy Michael Sullivan. Alexis Baxter. Catherine Elizabeth Bracey. Myra Alejandra Hurtado Arroyo with honors.
Please join me in congratulating all of the graduates of the master's degrees. It is my pleasure to now introduce Dr. Vicki Trier, Dean of City College, who will present the candidates for certificates and degrees at City College.
Will the candidates for certificates and degrees from college please rise? Chancellor Edelman, these candidates have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their certificates and degrees. On behalf of the faculty of City College, I present them to you as fully qualified to receive their certificate or degree.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Chancellor of Montana State University Billings by the Board of Regents of the Montana University System of Higher Education, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the certificate or degree of Certificate of Applied Science, or the degree of Associate of Applied Science, or Associate of Science. As appropriate to your preparation with all the rights, privileges, benefits, and responsibilities appertaining, will you please come forward to receive your certificate or degree?
Kelly Ray Christofferson. Stephanie Joy Galvin. Heidi Altagracia Hansen. Brian Michael Holman, honors. Robin Suzanne Ott. Dawn Marie Rudolph. Alexandra Irene Tezak. Hannah Rose Bakken. Patty Bangert. Patrick Bearstail Jr. Brandon Laverne Bieber. John Bolin with honors. Dalton Devin Carpenter. Kyla Sandra Chamberlain. Johnny L. Collins. Curry D. Coulter. Andrew David Copeland. Cooper David Crabtree. Keith Lamar with honors. Garrett Matthew Dom. Alyssa Marie Devener. Jeremy D. Francom with honors. Douglas G. Freeman with honors. John Walter Gunshows. Connor Raymond Hainbury. Matthew M. Brandon Lee Hetrick. Savannah Marie Hickey. Emily Lauren Jacob. Mark Donato Judas. Jeffrey Allen Camback. Jennifer Rose. Stephanie Ann Lozano. Tyler J. Smack with honors. Jessica Marie McIntyre. Logan Jean Nefziger. Michael J. O'Neill, honors. Evan Matthew Parker with high honors. Jacob B. Peterson with honors. Sue Reeve with high honors. Casey Lee Rickenbach with high honors. Sean Rowan. Martin Rubin with honors. Jessica Faith Ruggles. Ramsey Dale Rutschke. Daisy Ray Santillion. Tanner Brock Sheeler with honors. Daniel Joseph Schneider with high honors. Joshua Lyle Schonhard. Chris Ann Scholes. Jessica Lee Shep with honors. Edward J. Shortman. Riley Nicole Sauerlein, with honors. Gavin Joseph Spindler, with honors. Ashley Michelle Stevens, with honors. Joshua Sean Gee, with Tarango, with honors. Joshua Richard Thomas. Taylor Allen Trollope. Charlie David Soodle. Donovan Gerald Turley with high honors. Bradley G. Vladic. Philip Cody Voigt. Tanner Garrett Wagner. Mitch Adam Wald. Luke James Walker with honors. Dirk Allen Walter with high honors. Jessica Denise White. Carissa Joe Bees. Jolene Lynn Botch. Natalie Ann Botch. Sydney Faye Chervosky. Christine Katja Emmerich. Hisaki Flores. Kirsten N. Forbes. Jessica Catherine Gartner. Mariah Danae Garza. Margaret Marie Lowers. Olivia Mae Mann. Samantha Ann Maxwell. Lindsay Marie Minnow. Amy Marie Muffick. Elsie Niebuhr. Carly Ann Pop. Catherine Louise Quisenberry. Casey Marie Reimers. Coulter Hudson Smith. Sherry Ellen Talon with honors. Brooke Leanne Whitney. Tamara Jo Wilcox. Ashley Lynn Zubik with high honors.
Please join me in congratulating all of the graduates of the college. You may have. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce John Dorr, Interim Dean of the College of Allied Health Professions, who will present candidates for the degrees in the College of Allied Health Professions.
Will the candidates for the degree in the College of Allied Health Professions please rise? Chancellor Edelman, these candidates had satisfactorily completed the requirements for their degree. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Health Professions, I present them to you as fully qualified to receive their degree.
Thank you, Dr. Dorr. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of Montana State University Billings by the Board of Regents of the Montana University Higher Education, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts or Bachelor of Applied Science or Bachelor of Science. As appropriate to your preparation with all rights, privileges, benefits, and responsibilities appertaining. Will you please come forward to receive your degree?
Marlene Elizabeth Upchurch. Jenna R. Andujar, magna cum laude. Kristen Randy Bowen. Sarah Michelle Betty, cum laude. Kenneth Richard Burnt. Eric Jason Brown. Lori D. Capjohn. Tara Lynn Cheserick. Shirley Alexandria Contois, cum laude with honors. Casey Marie Cooper. Liliana Gabriela Delgadillo, magna cum laude, also University Honor Scholar. Jordan Lynn Devoto, magna cum laude. Dustin M. Duke, magna cum laude. Tori Lane Inglekey. Elizabeth Catherine Earl, magna cum laude. William Paul Goboff. Samantha Rianne Grover, magna cum laude. Rachel Maria Hahn. Riley Dareen Hoyam. Miglana Yordanova Yvonla, summa cum laude, University Honor Scholar. Heather Suzanne Jackson. Sven Yoshida. Tammy Lynn Johnson, cum laude. Sydney Nicole Kern. Anne-Marie Kim Lombardi. Paige Lee Lewick. Brandon Mason. Jake Lemuel Marmon. Dallas Jordan Martin. Jandy Kirk Maxwell. Carolyn Elizabeth Mayer. Miranda Nicole McCall. Alyssa Rose McCreary. Haley Michael Mooney. Magna cum laude. Jessica Janae Musseter. Cheryl Jean Myers, magna cum laude. Autumn Lee Knott. Catherine Michelle Orr. Taylor R. Oswald. Elizabeth Pauline Parent. Dawn Marie Parpart, cum laude with honors. Shania Penyu. Elizabeth Christine Pippin. Christopher Rappich. Sarah Ann Schrofel. Taylor Hope Sherman, cum laude. Taylor Slaba. Thomas Sly. Haley Ann Steinbeiser, magna cum laude. Caitlin Jean Stringary, cum laude. Andrea McKay Swenson Hagel, cum laude. Jake Patrick Tallman. Brock William Tylen. Alexa Elizabeth Burt, cum laude. Heidi Ann Walter, cum laude. Addison Mackenzie Welch Ray. Landy Taylor Wilson. Jared William Flo, magna cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating all of the graduates of the Allied Health Professions. Congratulations. Seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Christine Shear, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Shear will present the candidates for the degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Yay! Chancellor Edelman, these candidates have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their degree. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I present them to you as fully qualified to receive their degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of Montana State University Billings by the Board of Regents of the Montana University System of Higher Education, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I confer to you the degree of Associate of Arts, or Associate of Science, or Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Fine Arts, or Bachelor of Applied Science. As appropriate to preparation with all rights, privileges, benefits, and responsibilities appertaining. Will you please come forward to receive your degree?
Jessica Joy Elkshoulder. Bryce Jeremy Howard. Thomas Cooper Johnson with high honors. Gerald Wayne Adsit. Brianna Lynn Allen, cum laude. Andrea Anderson. Christopher Lee Anderson. Lillian Lee Margaret Anderson. David Ballou. Shelley Brooke Bangeder, cum laude. Brock Hayden Boonder. Sydney Michelle Bouchard. Miriam Elizabeth Cameron. Katie Esther Caulfield. Alexis Maylee Cha. Ivan Colmanero. Brendan Daniel Connors, magna cum laude. Pedro Cordero. Jenna Lee Davis. Corin Elena Kyle Dietz, cum laude. Brett Edelman, magna cum laude. W. Fredrickson. Courtney Michelle. Angela Marie Fuller. Daniel Peter Funderhide. Shalise June Gentry. Bessie Nanyangwe Gondwe. Brandy Lynn Goodman. Ariel May Gorder. Kyla Ray Louise Hailstone. Eric William Hansen. Matt Curtis Haight. Rebecca Marie Harrington, magna cum laude. Tamara Ann Hernandez, cum laude. Shauna Crystal Herzog. Dustin Hogg. Taylor Shea Hobson. Jade Lipka Horn. Sierra Amber. Brianna Nicole Hall. Richard Bruce Ingram Hagenbart. Ishikawa. Okay. Miglina Yordanova Ivanova, summa cum laude, University Honor Scholar. Taylor Marie Johnson. J.C. Lynn Juarez, cum laude. Hannah Paige Kellinger, magna cum laude. Charlene Nicole Kello. Corin Marie Kelly. Madison Jordan Kelly. Hallie Joanne Keltner, cum laude. Aurora Rose Krebs, magna cum laude. Arnold Krebs. Myra Lynette Kindall, cum laude. Patrick Michael Landry. Michaela Christine Lecomte, cum laude. Reagan Dale Lewis. Lauren Nicole Logan. Macy Margaret Luchty. Rachel Marie Lithgow, magna cum laude, also University Honor Scholar. Shawnee Maria McKay. Kristen Joe Marshall. Nolan Meadness, cum laude. Cody Douglas McCracken, magna cum laude. Brooke Danielle Moncada. Caitlin Nicole Moody, magna cum laude. Andrea Jean Moore. Bean Kendall Bo Kendall Mulvaney. McKenna Joe Myers, magna cum laude. Carmen Nelson. Jessica Obolinus, magna cum laude. Dylan Ray Olson. Martin Adrian Olson, cum laude. Michelle Christine O'Neill. Rachel C. Osborne. Cole Pappas. Mariah Renee Pennington, magna cum laude. Morgan Ann Peralta. Landon Mark Peterson. Michelle Whitney Polak. Jennifer Rose Porter. Amory Graham Richard. Timothy James Ruth. Sydney Ray Sandon. Chelsea Jade Saunders. Jamie Lee Seeley. Shiloh Raven Skillen Robinson, magna cum laude, also University Honors Scholar. Josie Marie Smendola. Rochelle Beth Smith. Pedro J. Sosu. Asher Lane Sotelo. Jaisa Terry Spotted Wolf. Vanessa Elaine Stavish. Danielle Jade Steiger, cum laude, also University Honors Scholar. Dylan Franklin Steiger, magna cum laude. Caitlin Jean Stringari, cum laude. Kyla Ann Turner. Emily Jean Ungafo. Dylan Lawrence Erlocker. Aylin Bell Van Winkle, magna cum laude. Teneri Vasquez. Joseph B. Walters, cum laude, also University Honors Scholar. Brady Lee Walton. Michelle Elizabeth Williams, magna cum laude, also University Honors Scholar. Carson Dean Woolery. Alice Hess Zeed, cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating all the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences. It's my pleasure to present Mr. Ed Garding, Interim Dean of the College of Business, who will present the candidates for the degrees in the College of Business.
The candidates for the degrees from the College of Business, please rise. Chancellor Edelman, these candidates have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their degree. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Business, I present them to you as fully qualified to receive their degree.
Thank you, Dean Garding. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of Montana State University Billings, by the Board of Regents of the Montana University System of Higher Education, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with all the rights, privileges, benefits, and responsibilities appertaining. Will you please come forward to receive your degree?
Abdullah Rashed Ajalefi. Ibrahim Mohammed Al-Musalam. Sarah Jean Arden. Abdul Muhammad Amy Sue Blackier, cum laude. Samuel Richard Bocci. Dylan Jesse. Wayne Allen Brackney, cum laude. Shane David Brown, cum laude. Kelsey Joe Bouchel, magna cum laude. Kara Kasky. Tatiana June Chilton. Brian Clay Compton. Jana Mikey Cotter, magna cum laude. Emily Andrea Cruz, cum laude. Greg Christopher Dalton II, magna cum laude. Amanda Dabas. Marky Suzanne Idy. Shayla Marie Felix. Steen Eric Erickson, magna cum laude. Jalen Dale Garcia. Deanna Ray Geis. Katrina Ann Gottlich, cum laude. Scott Gorman, magna cum laude. Shauna Elaine Hagedon. Amanda Lynn Halco. Cade Kevin Hall. Victoria Ashley Hampton. Raneem Hassan Hamza. Tobin Powers Hauk. Adam Bradley Hepburn. Megan Deanne Hop. Mark Allen Horland. Colton James Hunt. Greg Allen Younghans. Madison Couts. Jennifer Avilas King. Dana John Kuchakich. Matthew James Kozlowski. Guillaume Cremer. Sean Robert Lehman. Stacy Lynn Lemon. Connor Clayton Lineberger. Josh Robert Loeen. Martin Montamine. Lori Marie Marcus. Sarah Nicole McFarland. Jacob Lawrence McGovern. Allison Marie McGrath. Tyler Ann Moline, magna cum laude. Nicole Moody, magna cum laude. Chelsea Lorraine Niebling. Amanda Paulette Nidji. Bo Arthur Peasley. Dustin Joshua Pepion. Nikki Lee Pearson. Catherine Danielle Potter, magna cum laude. Ludwig Roden. Jennifer Jason Sampsel. Sean Dean Severson. Lorraine Smith. Kelby Rex Sullivan. Christian Kelly Thode. Shu Chen Yao. Sheena Lachey Yellowtail. Tana Jo Marie Yerger. Sam Thomas Zook.
Please join me in congratulating all the graduates of the College of Business. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mary Susan Fishbaugh, Dean of the College of Education, who will present the for the degrees in the College of Education. This is also Dean Fishbaugh's last graduation as Dean. The Board of Regents in March approved her Dean Emeritus, so I'd like to welcome her on the stage with a round of applause.
Will the candidates for the degrees from the College of Education please rise? Chancellor Edelman, these candidates have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their degrees. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present them to you as fully qualified to receive their degree.
Thank you, Dean Fishbaugh. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of Montana State University Billings by the Board of Regents of the Montana University System of Higher Education, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts or Bachelor of Science, as appropriate to your preparation with all rights, privileges, benefits, and responsibilities appertaining. Will you please come forward to receive your degree?
Shannon Lynn Stock. Christina Marie Zarbach. Alice Christine Anderson. Haley Morgan Arneson. Cum laude. Trinity Ann Bauman, magna cum laude. Michaela Biesel, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Bruhog, magna cum laude. Erin Haley Cousins, magna cum laude. Jesselyn Victoria Hemiab Dolby, cum laude. Madeline Page DeLeon, cum laude. Cody Ray Early, magna cum laude. Alicia Dawn Frischman. Rochelle Ray Gilbert. Shaylin Christine Hafer, cum laude. Shania Kidd Hagemeister. Miranda Nicole Hayes. Alex Tyler Hilario. Mackenzie Hilton Capser. Morgan Michelle Huff. Shelby Ann Jensen. Misty Star Larson, summa cum laude. Pearl Lassiter. Abigail Rose Lohoff, magna cum laude. Courtney Jean Mayer, magna cum laude. Erin Grace O'Leary, cum laude. Jamie Adele Orm. Marley Elizabeth Hartra Zimmerman. Jessica Jean Schoenfeld. Shania Janelle Schwen, magna cum laude. Marty Gail Scott. On Julie Esther Smith. Lindsay Nicole Stanaya, cum laude. Addie Rochelle Stern, cum laude. Emily Nicole Vandersloot, cum laude. Jason Bradley Vandiver. Michaela D. Weedle, magna cum laude. Dawn Marie Willis, Jessie Sue Zuroff, cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the College of Education. While this is not my commencement, it is my first commencement as Chancellor of Montana State University Billings. Indeed, it's a privilege and an honor. Looking at all of you today, I'm proud and hopeful for the future. You've been working toward this day for years. Today, all of your hard work, late nights, and stressful exams pay off. I hope that you think of MSU Billings as having cultivated and enriched your mind, as well as having prepared you for ongoing development. And we're always ready for you to come back for another degree, too, by the way. As you transition to this next phase, I hope that you will pursue a meaningful career for yourself and seek ways to improve your community and the lives of the people around you. Graduates, please move the tassel from the right side to the left side of your mortarboard. And now join me in a round of congratulations. Applause. Hey. Congratulations